y'all ain't kissed 2 weeks ago. How long ago y'all kissed? Because y'all only met not too long ago.
She said we didn't kiss 2 weeks ago?
She said y'all ain't kissed 2 weeks ago. She said it definitely went 2 weeks ago.
Okay, ask her how long ago was it?
How long ago was it?
It was freaking in the beginning of, not even this month. Not this month or last month. Last month we were still talking.
She said it was in August or September.
Okay, it was in August.
It was in August?
Okay, in August.
It was in August for sure. When me and her was together. Okay.
Yes,
No, we weren't.
Oh, we weren't together in August.
No,
we weren't together in August.
After, I can tell you exactly when I was at Kayla's house for a whole week straight. Me and you weren't together.
That's okay. Hey, so y'all ain't kissed 2 weeks ago. Y'all kissed in August.
I can show you the day.
It was in August.
Alright.
I can show you the day.
Either way, we was together 2
No,
weeks
we
ago.
weren't.
You
Yeah,
texted him 2 weeks ago?
I never texted him back.
Y'all kissed at the movie and y'all kissed at the lake.
We didn't kiss at the movie. We kissed at the lake.
Nah, we didn't kiss at the movie.
Okay, y'all kissed at the lake. And y'all
And
kissed.
that was it.
Y'all kissed.
It never spoke
Man,
again.
stop fucking lying. Y'all ain't kissed 2 weeks ago. How long ago y'all kissed? Because y'all only met not too long ago.
Well, let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happened when you get caught up. That's what it sounds like. People always assume that it's the man that gets caught up in lies and deception. But a lot of the times, it's the female. They're always moving and snaking. And you got to be aware. Don't think this coronavirus is going to keep them from being who they are. Now, what you heard is a real live fight that went on a while ago. But what could you learn from that? What notes would you take from that? I'll tell you the notes I took from it. The notes I took were this. One, she was lying. Because she was really talking fast, trying to explain her point. And she was trying to Jedi mind trick the person who was asking the question, saying, oh, it was in the very beginning. We weren't together yet. Women love to use that tactic. They use a system of when we were together and when we weren't together. They're going to determine that, not you. It was in the beginning, before we were together. We weren't official yet. That's a woman's wiggle room to try to say, I was a hoe the whole time we were trying to decide if we were going to like each other. So that means, in my book, you were just being a hoe. The whole time, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. You decided to be a hoe. Now, where does that fit in at? Well, we go back to the audio we just heard again. What else did we have there? We had something else. She actually gave a damn. Whoever this guy was to her, she really wanted to be with this guy. And this one little thing is throwing a monkey wrench into the whole plan. But she still wants to be there. So whatever situation this is, she wants to be here. But she needs this to go her way. Because this would damage all the power in the relationship if she do come back. So she cannot be wrong or looked at as a liar in the situation. Now, another thing that was key here is the person that was on the phone with her. Well, him. These two have definitely had a conversation. And the other person who was on the other end definitely didn't care one way or another how this went. He has no concern whatsoever, and probably someone else leaked the information out that she was messing around with somebody before. And I'll say that because I want to bring this point up. When you have been in a situation before, such as myself, these scenarios have happened where women will try to use that angle. Where when the relationship started and when it did not. And such as myself, I always say to them, I go, hey, no, you do not get to choose. Once you were talking with me, what were we doing? So when you were talking to me, I was free to go talk to all these other women while we were talking. Then if we got together and I said, oh, this was all while we were talking, how would that make me look to you? How would you look to me? I want a girl that's out here slutting it up, and then I take her under deception without knowing this. Then I find it out you've been slutting it and whoring it up, and that's supposed to make me feel like I got a trophy? No, no man would want that. They shouldn't. So, women, here's the thing. If you're going to start counting, oh, this is the first date we went on. This is the anniversary of the first time we went on a date. This is the anniversary of the first time we kissed. This is the, if you're going to remember those dates, then you can't have it both ways. You can't sit up there and say you weren't together if you remember the first time you met and having anniversaries for it. So you got to make up your mind. That wiggle room has got to end. It was in the beginning stages. So I'll be like, well, let me know right now. Are we playing beginning stages rule? Will they give me the wiggle room to go nail a couple of chicks before we make this official? Before we paper and ink this thing? Let me know. One Crack News. Your boy Carcino, I'm out. Let me know what you think in the comment section.